Humayun tombs contain the tombs of Humayun and many other royal people. It is the first example of Mughal architecture in India. It has the Charbagh style which later gave birth to the Taj Mahal. The tomb was built in 1562 on the orders of Humayun widow Begum Hamida Banu Begum. The architects of this building were Sayyid Mubarak Ibn Mirag Ghiyathuddin and his father Mirag Ghiyathuddin, who were especially called from Herat city of Afghanistan. The main building was completed in about 8 years and became the first example of Charbagh style in the Indian subcontinent. In 1993, this building was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The Charbagh style was never seen in India before this, but after this style became an integral part of many buildings. This tomb was completely different from the Begha Babur, the tomb of Humayun's father Babur in Kabul, built earlier by the Mughals. It was with Babur that the tradition of burying emperors in tombs built in gardens began. This building, based on the tomb of his ancestor Tamerlane in Samarkand, became the inspiration of the Mughal tombs that come in India. This architecture reached its zenith with the Taj Mahal. Sant Nizamuddin was a famous Sufi sant of Delhi and was highly regarded by the rulers of Delhi. This place was chosen for this tomb on the banks of the river Yamuna. During the Indian freedom struggle, Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Jafar took refuge here along with 3 other princes, and when he was finally arrested by the British from here and kept in Rangoon till his last breath, he bound the feeling in words in a way that gives it an emotional cloak. The friend lit us in such a way that we left the country crying as a candle. According to Abdul Qadir Badayu, a contemporary historian, the tomb was designed by Persian architect Mirag Mirza Ghiyas. He was especially called from Uzbekistan, but he died before its construction was complete, and his unfinished work was completed by his son Sayyid Muhammad Ibn Mirag Ghiyathuddin. The tomb was completed in 1571. The building has a Persian bulbous dome, which was first seen in the tomb of Sikandar Lodi. A 6-meter high brass crown basin installed on the dome, and a moon is placed on it, which is found in the tombs of the Timurid dynasty. In this building, the combination of white marble on red sandstone was used for the first time. Along with this, many elements of Indian architecture can be seen in it, such as a small chhatris of Rajasthani architecture surrounding the main dome, which were originally covered with blue tiles. The internal plan of the buildings, which looks simple from outside, is somewhat complex. It has 9 square rooms, including the main central room. The remaining 8 two-story rooms surrounding the main room in the middle, open in the middle, and tomb of many Mughal Nawabs and courtiers have been built from time to time in small rooms here. Prominent among these are the tombs of Hamida Banu Begum and Dara Shikoh. The full beauty of this building is enhanced by the Mughal gardens of Charbagh style, spread over 30 acres surrounding it. These gardens were the first example of their kind not only in India but also in South Asia. These are examples of high-class geometry. At the time of the partition of India in August 1947, the Purana Killa and the Humayun's tomb were converted into refugee camps for refugees fleeing India to the newly established Pakistan. Later, They were taken over by the Indian government. These camps remained in operation for about 5 years and caused extensive damage to the monuments, especially the gardens, beautiful water channels, etc. Restoration work was started around 1999 by the Aga Khan Cultural Trust after a survey of the Archaeological Survey of India in 1997 and was complete in March 2003.